Keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure, here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning to all students. Hello, students. I welcome you all in today's online session. We are going to study Civics, Chapter 2, Diversity in Society. We have already studied about society in detail in our first chapter. So, we will study about diversity in society today. And before starting the chapter, let's see what exactly is diversity. Diversity means all the ways that individuals are unique and differ from one another. As we know that we are made up of distinct characteristics, we have different qualities, and we are different from each other in variety of ways. Let's see that. First is appearance. On individual basis, if we see we are different in look, different in appearance from one another. Second is gender. It means that there are male and female members in the society. All these members follow different religions. They speak different languages and they follow different customs and traditions. And according to those customs and traditions, they celebrate their festivals and cultural events in different ways. Let's see some of the examples. We live among people who speak different languages such as Urdu, Punjabi, Rajasthani, Gujarati, Marathi, Telugu, Bengali, Oriya, and so many languages. You can see in your class only there are 60 students and almost everyone speaks different language. Next is religions. So in India, we can see Hinduism, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Islam. In this picture, you can see dances of different states such as Garba from Gujarat, Gidha from Punjab, and Bihu from Assam. And there are different festivals celebrated throughout India. For example, Diwali, Ganesh Utsav, Holi, Onam, Durga Puja, and many more. In the last picture, you can see there are different historical monuments built by Mughals, Hindu, and Sikh rulers. And they speak about the glory of these rulers and also tell us about the history behind them. So there are historical heritage. All these, all these things shows Indian diversity, and though there is diversity, still there is a feeling of oneness. If you see, there are a variety of students in your class, still you work as a whole class, as a team. So there is a feeling of oneness, which leads to unity in Indian society. Let's see how this diversity is our strength. Why is it good to be different? We live with different groups of people. Why? Just to experience coexistence. Coexistence means living together with others and respecting their differences. Coexistence helps to increase the level of understanding among people. So, when we live with so many different types of people, we get familiar with each other's traditions, customs, and ways of life. And if you see, we sometimes adopt certain traditions from other people. All these things increase the feeling of unity in society. Social unity. Now, when there is unity in society, it helps to face many natural and social calamities. For example, whenever there are floods, earthquakes, hurricanes, or other natural calamities, people from different regions and religions help each other without any discrimination. Here is an example of coronavirus, which is a health pandemic the whole world is fighting. unitedly against this. So it shows the unity of the unity of different countries also. Next is the principle of secularism. As we have already discussed that in India people follow different religions. It shows India's religious diversity. In the same way, our constitution has made very important provisions to ensure that all religious communities will have the freedom to worship according to their faith. Okay, so India also have great linguistic diversity. Linguistic diversity means all people speak different languages, as we have already seen in previous slides. In order to preserve this diversity of religion and language in a sound and healthy manner, we have to accept the principle of secularism. Now, according to secularism, no religion is recognized as the religion of our country because people from different religions live here. Every person has the freedom of worship as per their religion or the religion of their choice. They can accept any religion, it is up to them. No discrimination on the basis of their religion. It means all the people of all religions are treated equally by a state. Equal opportunity of education, means of livelihood, and government jobs. There is no discrimination on the basis of religion for all these opportunities. Special provisions in the constitution for the protection of religious and linguistic minorities. Now, children, understand here, minorities are group of people who are less in number to the rest of the population. Okay, so you can see in this picture the minority groups in our country: Muslim, Sikh, Parsis, Buddhist, Christian, Jains. All these are in minorities. So the principle of secularism has helped to maintain religious harmony in Indian society. Everybody is in harmony, living peacefully. Now we will see the contribution of society to our development. In this topic, we will learn that how living in such a diverse society, such a diverse country is helpful for our development, and what values we can learn and what qualities we can inculcate in such a society. The first value that we learn is cooperation. The existence of any society depends on the cooperation between individuals. Cooperation means working together, and we cooperate with each other in our day to day life also. For example, if you see your family, everyone helps each other so that all the work is done smoothly and on time. And children, remember one thing, that together we achieve more rather than working alone. Okay, the same attitude of cooperation is required for our society also. So cooperation is the process of sharing and helping each other in solving problems and removing difficulties. And lack of cooperation hampers our progress. Hampers means slow down our process, individual process, and the process of the nation also. Okay, so cooperation makes interdependence in society healthier. We can say it is a process of inclusion and moving ahead, taking along all sections of society. Now here, all sections means all weaker sections, and we can include girls also, because somewhere girls are also deprived because of some discrimination and all. So inclusion here means that all the people should be accepted and respected in society, and they should be treated equally in society. So government is also doing uh, great work in this regard, in this area. So we should, how we can help in these efforts of government, we should know what policies and what schemes government is providing to the for these people, so that uh, we can aware other people, we can spread awareness in other peoples on the weaker section. about these schemes and they could get benefit from these. So what are those government schemes? First is Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan scheme, where the education is provided freely from age 6 to 14 to these weaker sections. And second is midday meal. In this scheme, the children are provided food in school so that parents send them to school rather than making them child labor in some hotel or somewhere else. So we should know about these. Nowadays, government is also providing uniform. Okay, so we should know all these things so we can aware people. Next quality is tolerance and understanding. See, just as there is cooperation in the society, so also at times there can be differences of opinions, disputes, and conflicts. Because every individual is unique. So there can be difference of opinions, and every opinion matters. Every individual is unique. Prejudice and misconceptions can also lead to conflicts. So prejudice means a negative or incorrect attitude towards others, look down upon others. So all of you know that keeping conflicts for long time is not good for anyone. Okay? So these conflicts can be ended with understanding, with compromise and tolerance. It means that if people make efforts to understand each other and show a spirit of tolerance, all the conflicts can end. So it will benefit everyone. Okay? It will benefit everyone when we start understanding others, we start learning new things. How? Because we start accepting new ideas from others, what others say. So, society is a place where we can learn all these things and maintain well being and peace in society. An opportunity to perform different jobs. See, in society, we play different roles. As an individual, you are a single person, but we play different roles at different times. And each individual has several roles, and the responsibilities and duties for of every role are well defined. While playing these roles at home and outside, we form bonds with many people. See in the picture, you are you may be a boy or a girl. So at a time you are a student, you are a son, a daughter of your parents, you are the grandson or granddaughter of your parents. You are the member of your friends, children's society, cleanliness ambassador, sports person. So see, an individual has many roles to play. Next is regulation of society. When we play different roles and there are variety of religions, so much diversity, there should be regulations also. For the smooth functioning of society, some rules are necessary. And in the ancient times, society was regulated with the help of traditions. But in modern time, law is also required with tradition, and law is different from traditions and customs. Okay, so modern society is regulated by laws and government bodies at the local level. For example, now in this pandemic situation, the at local level, the police is making regular announcements to stay at home, wear mask, maintain social distancing. BMC people, they are continuously sanitizing different places and also taking people to hospitals. So everyone is playing his or her part in the society, and which is very important for the proper smooth functioning of the society. Okay, students. So with this, we end our chapter today. Thank you so much. Please hear this video and watch this video carefully and write down your doubts. Thank you so much.